One hand on your belly, and then scratch right above your sternum, your heart, so that you feel your pec muscles, and that can feel really, really nice. We're going to explore how you be you, how you answer questions like, who do I need to be? Who can I be? And the challenge of social comparison, because we're constantly comparing ourselves to other people in multiple ways, not all of which are good. So we're going to explore that today, and by the end of this video, something will have been very different in your system. Some new pathways, some new possibilities. We'll end feeling very, very landed and setting you up for a different kind of a day. Take your hands to your mid back, low back, rub through that side. Take a deep breath into that. And then side of your glutes, side of your hips, so that you feel a relaxation down your legs, into your feet. More and more into the side, your glute medius. This is going to help support you on the ground, feel supported with a little bit less effort. Finally, into the glutes themselves. Now, here's the situation. You've got some story of self, some sense of how you are when you're alone, when you're not with people. You've got a certain amount of confidence, you've got a certain amount of lack of ease. So when you bring your hands up and you turn your palms towards you get to slow things down and put your attention on yourself. Find out, is this healthy? Do I do this in general in a good way, a healthy way, a kind way? And if you ask yourself, who do I need to be for my day? Who do I need to be for my goals? Who do I need to be according to my character and my values? You'll get some sort of response, emotional response, physical response, narrative response. And it's really good if you can bring that to some language. If you know, I am going to be this kind of person. I'm going to be a kind person today and connect with people. I'm someone who does these things is a great way to do it because then you're playing with identity or affirming identity, but it's connected to behavior. So this is where we're starting. And you do this already, however consciously. And then you go and you do something. You check social media or you check your phone. And there's some texts from a client, from a coworker, from a family member, or you're on social media, you're out here in the world. You've put yourself out, you're getting attention out there, and you're getting information brought in. And you see social media, and somebody makes you feel jealous, or upset, or envious, or disgusted. And your nervous system starts to respond. Now, there's a few ways this goes, and break this down to we can often feel more called in, like, ooh, that's interesting, that's good. I want that. So wanting. There can be a sense of, that's nice. I like this. A sense of flow. You might be thinking already, well, no, that's not at all what happens when I check my phone or check my social media. I'm out here doing my thing or wanting to do my thing. And what happens is I contract, I pull away, I need a break. And who I think I am starts to get almost attacked. So this can go multiple ways. We can become more active. We can become more passive. Neither is necessarily bad or good. Are they what you want? And are they then being you and being the version of you that you want to be right now, or being the quality in you, or just the quality in general that's required? So we're going to look then a little bit more deeply at this. So shake it out. Land. Hands are out. This time, ask yourself, what have I got? What have I got to contribute? What have I got that I can share? Now we're asking this in our imagination. It's a quality in you, not necessarily a physical resource or practical object, but a metaphorical one might show up in your mind, or just a sense of, I've got a lot of love to share, or creativity, or generosity. So you got narrative, metaphor. It's like, I've got this sword. I want to go out there and clear out the world. So it's really helpful And it's really powerful when your imagination starts to fill this in, or your body's experience starts to give you information. So that's the first piece. Then grow that up, literally grow that up into a sense of this is me, this is the space I've got, this is me, this is my story, this is my sense of self. Even if you feel flawed, even if you feel not enough, even if you feel ashamed, even if you've got guilt, we've got all these things most of the time we can tap into to some degree. Even with that, there may be very likely other aspects of yourself that are more difficult to recognize. Beautiful, intelligence, caring, generosity, creativity, playfulness, and on and on and on. So, what are your words? What's coming up for you? Now, you take a step and you make a move to connect with someone. You're checking your phone, you're looking at social media, you're making a post, you answer a call, you come out of where you were to connect with others. Do that with me. If you haven't already, take a couple steps forward, find that path. Be a short path, can be a long path, be multiple directions. In all of these videos, you want to find your version of what I'm doing. We're out here, and what's your typical experience? My typical experience used to be when I first started being a coach, I first started getting contact from clients. Before I picked that up, my system was telling me this is going to be bad. They're going to tell me they don't like it, they want to quit, they want to cancel. That was just my nervous system. And it had causes and reasons from upbringing and from who I was and from experiences I've had. And but the point is, there I was having that experience. It wasn't something I needed to live with. What happens for you? Later, after that started to go away and I trained that out of my nervous system, then I started to be able to notice even more subtle things. I'd see a response from a client. I'd see a response to my work online. And I'd sort of fantasize out what the good things they were saying. Ooh, this is so great. This is so amazing. So the positive end of things, I was more needy. That was embarrassing and shame. I was filled with shame then on top of that to experience it, to notice that. Didn't want to deal with it, didn't want to look at it. So the contraction away and the pull forward that's extreme in both ways, it's out of being balanced. Both of them can be there. Both of them can be really difficult to see and to notice. But both of them can be really, really tempting to just avoid, sweep under the rug, and not want to face and deal with. The good news is just being with it is about 80% of what you need to do for it to not happen again, for it to diminish over time. Not feed it, not react to it. That's what we're doing right now. To soften down, we're going from here to here, softening down, more and more support from the ground, more and more balance in your body. And then tweak it just a bit. Find out for yourself when I need too much from somebody, what is this thing that I'm needing? What responses am I needing from people to prove something about myself? And what am I contracting away from? You're doing this with me, right? What am I contracting away from? Judging, disgust response that is the beginning of a boundary, is actually perhaps if you soften and take a step back, palms are out, and you make some space for yourself. Actually, the beginning of a healthy boundary. That is not for me. That is not safe for me. That is not something I want to metabolize, ingest, take in. Then why is that? So we've got two potentially healthy movements. One is there's something I need that I'm not getting in the way that I do things. And so therefore I'm fantasizing about other people giving it to me or validating. Now, I had experiences with my dad not validating my creative work when I was a kid. So we've all got these kind of templates for patterns from our upbringing. And even if we don't know what they are, we can experience the result of them. And that is, I'm needing something from these people that I'm not being honest about, or not being loud about, or not building into my own day. How do I get that? So when we come here, we've created some space from all that. Who do I need to be that enoughness? What do I need to do to experience that enoughness so that my contributions are cleaner, more fun, less attachments to them? And from the other side, from the judgment, from the they're terrible, they're bad, they're doing it, or they're going to hurt me, or they're going to be mad at me, or all those other subtle experiences we could be having as a response to a potential connection. What do I need to be? What do I need to do? Boundary wise, agreements wise, systems wise, so that I'm not running into those situations. I don't need to put myself in those situations. What do I need to explore that's left for me? What do I need to do that's right for me? What step back can I take in the day? And all these movements can be options for you that you might not have considered before. Exploring what's left, take a step left. Do something that's right for you, take a step to the right. Take a step back away from the situation, or take a new step in a new direction that bypasses that, goes around. We don't always have to overcome every obstacle. We can go around it. Sometimes we can go under it. Sometimes we can just. And so now what we've done, take a breath and land. And come back to where you started. Hand on the belly, scratch under the sternum, the pecs. How's it feel now? Does it feel as good? You might have gotten some of what you needed. Practice what we've done today and look at what changes. What's already changed for you? What are you noticing? And when you think of social media, when you think of checking in, when you experience yourself today, notice what's different. And then with that difference, start to build something new, reconstitute your sense of self. So we end where we began, here. Who do you want to be? Who do you need to be? What is life inviting you to be? What invitation is here for you? Enjoy the day or not. Deal with whatever comes up because you can deal with it. And that's part of who you can be. Thank you. Let me know in the comments what results you experience, what changes you experience, what you notice, what questions you've got, and what else you'd like to see on this channel. Every time you practice this, things can actually change for you. So enjoy.